live, going live, going live, going live. All right, so let's begin. We're gonna do some Arceus hunting since we finished up the Greninja farming so fast, or the Greninja raid so quickly. So once again, special shout out to Jonathan for his clutch Gastrodon, Mario for his Leafeon that just sat there and stared it to death, basically, with those beady eyes. And no special shout out to the AI, because the AI did jack shit. And I so basically, you know, Jonathan was debuffing, right, which is cool. I was, you know, I'll say the Leafeon was tanking, right, and then I was just DPSing. You know, I was the Dragoon, you know, coming behind, you know, poking him in the rear or something. Anyway, let's play the game I actually really like. So what was I gonna do this time? I mean, like, since we have so much free time, let's get our shiny of the stream. Let's try Monferno. Let me turn up my volume so I can get jump scared appropriately. Dude, is this stream, like, actually live? Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm scared. I've never started a stream this soon after. I can't tell if Opera is crashing or what the hell's going on. That's part of the problem. I think Opera is let me look at my Windows. It kind of is crashing a little bit. That's not great. And I can't dummy test my YouTube account right now because it's just completely locked up. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to end Opera GX. I'm going to end the task, right? Probably will save my tabs. If not, I've been trying to reduce the number of tabs I have open anyway. There we go. Okay, we're back. I need to reduce it down to begin with. So just that way. I like Opera GX. It's a pretty good browser. So let's load YouTube Studio. Click in. Right? I'll type a little something just to see if it's live, like actually. Right? Let's say. And by the way, that makes me want to catch and raise my own Gastrodon. Because I think I bred a Gastrodon with Clear Smog on, wait, did I... Wait, hold on. Maybe I didn't put the right, thing in the... Oh, no, there it is. No, it works. Okay. We're good. I just want to make sure that everything was working, because it froze a little bit. It's just Opera crashing a bit. That's fine. Okay. Let's look for some shinies and, you know, the usual. Fuck yeah. I was kind of itching, because I was like, oh, you know... Oh, we have a Munchlax. I was kind of like, dude, when was the last time I ever, when's the next time I'm gonna... No, Ash, I'm messing around. You're all good. Thank you. I appreciate the help, as always, which is why I made you the Minister of Pokemon Affairs. Or what was it? What was the exact... That's it? Whatever. The Minister of Pokemon Affairs sounds better anyway. What am I looking for? Munchlax? What the fuck is Munchlax? It's gotta be an early Pokemon, because you could catch it really early on. Seeing it use Flamethrower, number of times you've given it food. Alright, so we could feed them. Here it is. Times you've seen it use rest. Oh, that's it. We just spam rest 15 times. Okay. We just have to take damage and then spam rest. Okay, we've done this. So I need to stop for a Munchlax. Let's go. I appreciate it. That was the most painless out of all three of them, honestly. What was that, like a second attempt? A third attempt? That was easy. That was really, really clean. What it shows me is, again, I need to that's a little terrifying. But I need to raise up a Gastrodon, give it Clear Smog, and... Because I think I did that in Brilliant Diamond. So, like, the only thing is I just obviously have to do it again. Which isn't the end of the world, you know. It's fine. Alright, can we throw orange berries? Clear Smog is an underrated move, by the way. I've said this before. It's a really good... Ash Greninja, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. We actually just finished up the Greninja raid, which is kind of cool. I actually really like... I mean, I like the Ash Greninja. I thought that was, like, a really cool thing to have. Even though I to this day, haven't really watched almost anything outside of a couple clips for... What was it? Sun and Moon or whatever the series was called. Alright, so I guess we use, Samurott for this. Okay. I think that's it, right? Yes. So I guess what I could do is I could catch one. And then we just need to see Flame Wheel and Flamethrower. I'm just going to evolve it, though. What level are they? They're not high enough. Okay, that's fine. Sup? Actually, they're not aggressive by default. There's actually something cool about some Pokemon, is they're not aggressive, so you can just do whatever you want. Okay. Very nice. Very, very good, clean stuff. Like, it just reminds me I just need to do more on Violet, but, you know, just some days I'm not feeling it. See, this game I don't mind doing more stuff on, because, like, every day I play this game, I try to make a little bit of progress towards, I'm hunting Froakie. Where are you hunting Froakie in, by any chance? Just out of curiosity. Is it like in an older game, or are you breeding Greninjas, or what? Because the thing that makes me sad is there's no GTS in Gen 9, right? Like, it's going to be a part of Pokemon Home, or however it works. Like, I just miss when you had the GTS in, so you could, like, you know, breed a starter or something, see if somebody wanted to take it, you know, for another starter. Because that's what I did in Gen 6, when the Great Pokebank arc was happening, when the Japanese had it, but we didn't. That was really good. I have soda. For once. And I'm being very, very reasonable by drinking it all at one time. Yeah, I like Froakie. I think I had a friend Safari in X and Y, or rather my Y. I had a friend Safari that was water, and I think one of my Pokemon was Frogadier. And I was like, dude, for real? Like, the other two Pokemon were completely forgettable and trash. And then they give me Frogadier. I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? What? Why? Alright, if this doesn't work, we will catch one of these, just so we can evolve it. And that's it. Okay. Very nice. What do we need for the alpha again? I guess while we're here, since it's early in the stream, I'll run around, I'll do my usuals. Let's see. We need a ton of shit. Okay. I think they gave it a new move, right? Is Raging Fury like a new move? Number you defeated with ground type moves. I think you learn ground types, right? Yes, okay. So we could just bulldoze it to death. I'm pretty much going to use this Glade for the rest of eternity, by the way, in case you're wondering. It just learns everything. So I'm just like, why wouldn't I use this? Like, yeah, it doesn't even have to be a one. Oh, well, I guess it will be effectively a one-shot, huh? Like, my dream goal for this game is actually now to 100% the Pokedex. I know that sounds insane, but you have to remember I'm crazier, so I will inevitably do it given enough time. You know? Like, that's my thing. It's to no longer sit on my, you know, on my haunches or whatever and be like, oh, I'll get around to it eventually. No, I'm getting around to it now. I want to get around to it like yesterday. Because every day I put something off is a day I don't get closer to completing it. And I've been putting off a lot of stuff over the last couple of years. I like how it left. Dude, these Abra are like hyper vision, man. So yeah, I've been playing this game a long time. I actually like it. Like I was saying with Ash, it's very soothing. It's a chill game. You know, whatever you want to do in it, every day you accomplish something more. And while I obviously think they went a little bit overboard sometimes with like some of the extra grindy Pokemon challenges, like I can't help but, you know, enjoy them a little bit, you know what I mean? What's that? We have fucking, what? I thought those were both alphas, okay. I've been here before, but I forgot my username. I'm not new. Oh, okay, just checking. Well, welcome back. I appreciate it. Especially to those who stopped by earlier and help me out with that raid. I mean, like, look, sometimes when you get team, look at it, it's doing the thing. Sometimes when you get teamwork, you know, the whole game changes a little bit, you know, it just becomes more fun to work with people. All right, we are killing a little bit of time here. All right. Okay, so what can we do? Number of times you've seen it use Roost. Number of times you've seen it use an agility move. All right, so we need to use agility aerial ace. Do we have aerial ace? Yeah, so we need to use a agile style, not agility. I perfected every starter. Yeah, I need to get around to that. To be fair, perfecting starters would have made getting a shiny Rowlet way easier. That's why I'm doing it right now, because out of all the starters, I could either Masuda method this in Pokemon Sword, which is time consuming regardless, right? I could breed it in Sun and in Ultra Sun, which is not good because my Ultra Sun is full. Or I could just try to do it here, and then just whenever I see a Rowlet, there's just a heightened chance of me getting it. Like, yeah, a lot of Pokemon are easy. I think the hard ones are the ones you have to, like, find, reload, you know, find, leave, and reload the area and come back and get. And then the other ones that are... Oh, my headset set is breaking so badly. And then the other ones are, the ones that, like, require, like, not mass outbreaks, but, what is it called? The time dilations. What, the space-time anomalies. Distortions, that's what they're called. But you know what I realized, Ash? The reason why I like this so much is because so many mechanics are introduced that just feel natural to Pokemon, right? So, like, the whole thing about Diamond and Pearl was, like, time, space, and everything. Yeah, especially the distortions. Those are so... The distortions are really unfair. So, if I could convince them to update this game, which, by the way, this game's 1-year anniversary just passed... Wait, what day is it today? Oh shit, today's the 1-year anniversary of this game. Never mind. This is the 1-year anniversary of Pokemon Legends today, January 27th, right? I'm pretty sure. Pokemon Legends Arceus, when does this come out? No, January 28th. It's tomorrow. So maybe I should stream it again tomorrow, even for a little bit. But you get my point. This game has been out 5 days, because last year wasn't a leap year. No, I'm sorry. 364 days. I like this. I like that they added so much stuff that feels like it really fits, you know? But, like, if I could get them to give, like, a 1-year finale patch, right? One thing I would want them to do is to add 2 things, right? A charm that lets you know if a shiny Pokemon is inside of an event, right? So, or just to push shiny Pokemon to the front of said event if they spawn. And the ability to know when your next distortion is. I think that those 2 would make this game a lot less RNG and will make it a lot more fun to play through and do stuff in. Obviously they won't. Oh, he's leaving. Whoops. Come back. Obviously they won't. But, like, I'm wondering, like, what is the optimal time to wait for a mass outbreak? Or, I'm sorry, for a space-time distortion? Is it 6 minutes? You know? Is it 6... You know, do you wait the 5 minutes, wait 1 minute, or what? They need to add distortion outbreaks. They just need to have it so you know when a distortion's coming. Because a distortion could spawn right now. How long have we been out here? Like, what, 5-10 minutes? So this is going to be like a mid-range to late-range distortion. I just wish they would add the ability for you to know, hey, the distortion is like 10 minutes off. Hey, it's coming, you know, soon. So that way you don't waste your time standing around. Because imagine trying to complete the fossil Pokemon. That's going to be the worst streams of this game I ever do. It's just going to be me sitting around for 40 minutes talking and watching shit. I guess we'll just watch shit the whole time. And by watch shit, I mean, I'll watch my own content or something. I don't know. There's going to be me sitting around for 40 minutes at a time. Unless I could find, like, a better way. Like, maybe we wait 6 minutes and then reset. Right? Because we get more resets, more chances to get a 5-minute... Oh, fuck. Whoops. Because the distortions can come in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 25 minutes, and 40 minutes, I think. So yeah. It's a shame that distortions feel like such an afterthought when they really should be like one of the primary things in this game. And like the outbreaks are cool, and I think this is the best outbreak system they've ever had. But like the distortions kind of just fall by the wayside. Like you could just forget they even exist. Oh man, I love Fanta so much. Such a good drink. I love it. There's a couple sodas I like. I'm kind of sad Sierra Mist is going away, but I like Sprite. I liked Sierra Mist. I like Dr. Brown's cream soda. That's kind of like a rare one I really never get to drink. Fanta's pretty good. You know, I'm okay on a couple ones, right? Is that an alpha? No. Okay. The only thing that's gonna be unfortunate is I'm gonna have to use Roost. I'm gonna have to get into like high-level combat and spam Roost, basically. So I need to find like a high-level Pokemon that can hit me. Or not, maybe not high level, but higher than normal level, you know what I mean? Then we'll just spam Roost, because Roost, well, even Rest would work with this. Rest doesn't put you to sleep in this game, so as long as you have taken damage, you could use it to heal. Okay. Alright, so now we just need to get hit, use Roost 15 times, get hit, use Roost 15 times. Now really quickly, let's see if we find an Eevee. Imagine we found a shiny Eevee today while we're doing all this other stuff. Because this stream was not supposed to happen. I genuinely thought it was going to take me like an hour or two to be able to, you know, catch the Greninja. So this is actually just like a really nice like turn of events, right? Like I get to play this because I didn't have a stream of this lined up for a while. You know, I like these streams, you know. As much shit as I give Pokemon, right? Like there's something about it that there it is, isn't it? See? Just roaming around, not even doing anything. Not doing nothing. Is that sleep? Very good. Done. Did I even have Starly complete? I think I do. Right? Yeah, so that's a, hold on. I have my Discord open really quickly. Where is it? It's a Discord no one else is in, so only I can see it, which is awesome because let's see. Pokemon, Legends Arceus. I put all the clickables. So that was a Research level 10, Dex Research Perfect, Shiny Charm. That's a 1 in 585. That's really good. That's good odds. So there you go. Sometimes you don't even need you don't even need the outbreaks. You can just do it all by yourself. Like T-Pain. Alright, we don't need to okay, let's find a Buizel along the south bank right here. Just nightmare fuel. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna waste one Roost and hopefully it just keeps hitting me. Yeah, it's fine. We have to go recharge anyway, so this works out. Okay, it doesn't matter how many times he does it. It would be nicer to be faster than him, but it's not like required. Ah! I'm gonna equip like Growl or something. This is ridiculous. I'm equipping Growl. Just so that way on those turns when I haven't taken any damage, I can not waste it. Change moves. Oh, you don't learn any Okay, we could false swipe. That's fine. Let's get rid of Magical Leaf. We'll just hit it with false swipe over and over again. Alright, so this first turn will be free because it's still alerted. It's going to hit me first. Very nice. Man, that Gastrodon was inspirational, by the way. I wish I could tell Jonathan that. That Gastrodon was inspirational to watch. That was... I didn't even think about that. And to be fair, I did no research going in. I kind of had Ash do all of it. I didn't even think of that. I really got to hand it to him. Some of y'all that didn't give up on Pokemon, y'all know your stuff. That was a beautiful... I got to copy that, man. Should name it after him. I should name it Swift. Just name it after him. I don't mind nicknaming Pokemon after inspirational people like that. Because that shit was perfect, man. Could have done it easily with Slowbro. Yeah, I use Slowbro, yeah. The Slowbro, so I did the damage, he did the debuffing, and then the Leafeon guy just didn't do anything. And then we won. It just goes to show you, you can win with like awful team setups or like no team setups. It's just co-op is just that good. You know, when people work together, you could, man, that was such a good team. I'm sorry I completely shit all over that Leafeon. That ended up being just what we actually needed. That was insane, man. That was so good. That was perfect. Because he just didn't do anything, and it worked out perfectly. Beautiful. Didn't have to do shit. Genuinely, right? What is it, Roost? Yes. We should get the Magikarp splashing gun, honestly. Oh my god. Come on, hit me. And that way we'll be done with Rowlet, so whenever there's a Rowlet event, we're good. I'm gonna go back to trying to master Pokemon that are like in the wild, you know, like randomly roaming around. Those are the Pokemon to definitely focus on, because you'll see them the most, you know what I mean? So like Murkrow is another good one for me to master. Okay, let me run. Hold on, wrong menu. 13, we need to use 2 more, okay. Oh, and then we have to use Leafage. I didn't even see that. Okay, Leafage 4 times is nothing. That's easy. Leafage is no problem. Oh, they retain their health? I didn't know this, actually. I've never really entered and left combat over and over like this, actually. Oops. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake. We're just going to use it 2 more times, though. What is it? 4 more Leafages? Okay, that's easy. Please hit me. Do I like anime? I love anime. I've been watching anime since I was an actual kid. Since I was like 3 or 4 years old. I was watching all those Toonami classics back in the day. Yes, I love anime. Now, the Pokemon anime I fell off from, but I do love anime as a whole. Which is ironic because now that it's over, I actually kind of am sad. Like, I wish it wasn't over. I wish Ash was going to go on and do a billion more journeys and shit. Because now it's like, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to reach the end and I'm going to, I'm going to feel sad. It's like, dude, this guy that's been around for so many years of my life is just not an anime character. Well, he is, right? But, it's not like they're saying he'll never come back, but his story's over, man. That shit just hurts a little bit. That makes me really sad. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say, like, I'm, like, super torn up by it, but I am a little, like, sad that, like, someday One Piece is going to end, and then that whole, like, 90s era of anime will be dead. The One Piece era will end soon, actually. I think in the next couple of years, One Piece will be over, and then that will just be it. And obviously the anime will take a lot longer, but, you know, I just feel different. By the way, I want 50 totems. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm glad your wrist or your arm is better. I think it was your wrist. That's good. I'm glad. I need to do more End Singer. That's like the one thing I'm eventually gonna do. Is this one of the packages? Oh, very nice. I wonder if we're ever gonna get another Pokemon Legends. Ever. I mean, like, genuinely ever. Like, I don't know what it'll be about. Like, Pokemon Legends Unova or something. Like, I don't know. I would like that, but I mean, I don't think we will. I think this was a one-off thing to dummy test, like, open world things. And I don't think we will ever get it, sadly. I think that that's probably a done deal, which makes me a little sad, too. Alright, so we are done with that. We have nothing for Dartrix. It's literally the same shit. By the way, look at this. It's literally the same list of things to do for besides this. Unbelievable. So you really do the same thing twice. Okay, we could do Quilava. Oshawott, Dewa, I mean, whatever. I don't really care too much about those. Luxio as well is another one. We could just run around with the Luxio. Alright, so what are we going to do next? Maybe, no, let me do Murkrow next, actually. So that way I could up the odds of me finding a shiny Murkrow. Because I did say I wanted to catch one. That's like the final shiny I want to get, basically, is a shiny Murkrow. Yeah. And I'm so... I easy to catch them, right? Catch them at night. So what I'll do is okay, here's what I'm going to do, right? Let's look through the rest of these. Let's just fly around. And then what I'll do is I'll go to Crimson Mirelands. And then I'm just going to, like, reset constantly to get to nighttime. Basically. Really? Y'all put it over here for real? Wow, you guys are actual trolls. Because you know I'm going to get fucking roared at by this dude. Nope, got it. Is that an alpha? Yeah, it is. Magikarp is another one I want to do, but I think Murkrow is a little more pressing. Yeah, there was a guy down here one time. I forget what he even said. And then he's gone, and I never found him again. That's what I like. It's like a random event that just randomly happens, you know? It's like, what the hell? What does this have to do with anything? It's like that one girl in Castelia City who tells you, you're not the one. And it's been over a decade, and no one has any idea what that means to this day. So it probably meant nothing. Oh, okay, we have one of the sisters. Is that Candace? Yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Sometimes, dude, I'm telling you, some sisters being static is cool. Some sisters kind of hunting is also could be cool, right? So what I'm thinking is, like, maybe here's what they could do, right? For like a sequel. This is just me fantasizing, right? Have one of the sisters just roam around, do whatever she wants, right? Have one of the sisters just spawn statically in a couple different locations, and then have one of the sisters, like, basically have it be like, none of you guys have played The Division, but have it be like some of the hunters from The Division. Like, if you don't know, the hunters are basically like really like hard mode AI. They play like humans, actually. It's almost impossible to tell at a distance. Have them like basically do like some Alien versus Predator shit, where like she spawns at a random point on the map. You might need a little bit different map design for this, but that's fine, right? And her whole goal is to find you and fight you, right? Even if it's easy, even if it's not a challenge, like, her whole goal is to show up and, like, ruin your day, basically. Now, maybe what you could do is disable her, like, have her just, like, you know, chill out in a spot or something, if there's, like, a space-time distortion, right, and you're inside of it, or a outbreak, like a rainy outbreak, or a massive mass outbreak, or if you're doing an outbreak, maybe have her, you know, pull back a bit, right? Let you, you know, do that, right? Especially you don't want to like have a Pokemon run and then like, oh my god, you know, like I can't get to them because I'm being attacked. Yeah, that's fine. But if you're just out and about, I would love to like have that kind of like hey, she's looking for you, you know, like, hey, she's trying to find you, you know, to rob you or whatever. That could be really cool. I think that that could be like an interesting twist. That's something they could do that would be unique. Have one of the sisters hunt you, you know? Again, I'm spitballing ideas into the void. It's just like a cool, interesting idea that I think could be, you know, cool and interesting. Very good. I know how to speak English, apparently. Alright, let's grab this, and then we'll leave. Did I save after catching that shiny? Let me save. How many streams of this are we on, by the way? What is this, stream 61? Yeah, so I've streamed this game like once every, what, like 6 days, basically, in the last year or so? It's been fun, man. It's been definitely one of the most different things I've done in my life. Absolutely. Where the hell is this thing? This is behind me. Here it is. What? That wasn't it? Where is it? Here it is. Let's try over here. I'm feeling lucky. Today has been a very lucky day. I'm not going to lie to you. But you know what I'll do? I know what I'll do. Hold on. Alright, well, first of all, this is a Burmy tree. I'm pretty sure. If not Burmy, it's one of the rare Pokemon. It might be a Cherim tree. Let's see. Where's Cherim? I need to just defeat Cherim. I need to catch I need to defeat Cherubi and catch Cherim. That's what I need to do. Alright, we just need to defeat this. And I know this because when you're trying to hunt down Cherubi and Cherim for your Pokedex, they only spawn out of certain trees. This is, I think, the one tree that's guaranteed to spawn them. That's why I bothered to come all the way out here. Yeah, that's going to be like a tier, like, above. That's going to be a tier above Pokemon that spawn, out of, like, distortions are definitely going to be the worst, right? Especially the fossils, because there's a chance it'll spawn Rowlet. And obviously, if it spawns Rowlet, that's just a waste of time, right? Like, that doesn't change, that doesn't help me. I think the second worst Pokemon are going to be, like, you know, ones that spawn under really unique circumstances. There you go, Dex level perfect. Very nice. So now whenever we see an outbreak in Coronet Highlands, we're good to go. So, that's good. Luckily, most tier 2 Pokemon are pretty easy. But definitely Pokemon that, like, leap out of stuff and have it's like a list of Pokemon that can leap out of it. That's definitely going to be, like, not very fun to deal with. Did we do Ralts, by the way? I forget if we ever finished Ralts. I don't think we did. So I need to go... let me check before I confirm or deny that. Because we're done with Rowlet. Ralts. We need to defeat it. Okay, we need to defeat a bunch of Raltses. Okay, that's easy. That's the hard part's over. So we'll do Ralts today as well. We just need to defeat 6. So like I said, we'll probably stay here until we are... Wait, where the fuck? Let's take Quilava, actually. Let's max out Quilava. There you go. And what I will do is I will change this. I'm not sure if we'll ever see him again, but as thanks, I'm going to name this Swift. As thanks for Jonathan Swift, who showed up and you know, helped me with his Gastrodon. I've decided to name that Starly after him. So that's why. So thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And hope to see him on another stream so I can actually tell him that. Because that was clutch. That was clutch shit, man. Okay, we got Skorupi. Barboach is another one that's not going to be fun to try to do. It's going to be a lot of times I just have to load into areas and just, like, interact with the Pokemon there, pretty much. Stunky. Alright, it's worth checking. I wonder if I ever Dex perfected Yanma, given how many of those I caught. That's terrifying, even though I knew it was there. Just like when we got that Togetic. that was a good one, man. The Togetic was definitely like a test of my knowledge a little bit, to even try to guess and narrow down what could possibly have been the shiny. I think I still caught everything that remotely looked shiny, or even was in the area. Alright, for Vespa Queen, I forget what we need to hit it with. What is that, Paris? Oh, good lord. Dude, I forget that there's Gravelers and stuff out here. There's like no events that spawn out here, so there's never a reason to like come out here at all. Gasoline? Tangela, okay. Hi. Dude, he didn't hit me. I ran into him. That should deal damage to him, not me. Game is all backwards. This is really like Pikmin music, by the way. This is like Pikmin 2 music. A little bit. There's a drop of it in there somewhere. Which is funny because a lot of the Pikmin music, or at least parts of it, is very Earthbound reminiscent. Which is, at least the Submerged Castle, I think samples a couple different parts of the Earthbound soundtrack. Which when I found that out, I was like, bro, that's cool. That's awesome, you know? Like, you're playing a completely separate franchise, and it fits the whole, like, extra-dimensional nature of it. Which is sad that, like, so many games just never got ported from that era, unfortunately. Whether it's Binding Blade or, you know, other games of that nature, they never got ported, and I'm a little sad by that. That would be perfect. It would be really cool to have, you know, more games be made localized, you know? Even if it's just, like, a simple, like, let's put a little bit of a thing around it, you know, translate it officially and call it a day. I'm at least cool with that, man. I don't mind that at all. Okay, it's off. It's in the thing. Okay, oops. Or it's not, it's outside of it. Stunky. Wow, this is really kind of a massive nothing burger. I think I got a couple of 3 Hope streams lined up. I don't know when the next time I'll stream this game will be, honestly. I'm going to try to focus on the other games. It's just that I knew that today was a special timed event. And, oh shit, I thought it was a shiny for some reason. Anyway. Actually, wait, no, we need to catch this because it's nighttime. Where is it? Okay, where is it? Where's Murkrow again? The fuck? Alright. There you go. Nighttime? Very nice. We have to catch 20. Didn't I catch a bunch? That was probably back in the era when I used to catch and do things and then unload and reload. So it would be like a massive time waste, basically. Alright, what do we need to do for onyxes? Number of large specimens you've caught. Number defeated. Well, we could do number defeated easily. There you go. Number defeated would be super fast. You already know where to find onyxes 90% of the time. He didn't die? Oh, he's level 62. Whoops. Maybe we should fight the lower level ones. Might just be a little bit more time efficient. I'm surprised that a rain-empowered Aqua Jet is not a one-shot. Maybe I should just strong style it. That might make way more sense than what I'm doing now. Because it'll be a guaranteed one-shot. Wait, no. Yeah, there's no abilities in this game. I was going to say maybe Sturdy would kick in, but there's no abilities in this game. So this is a guaranteed knockout, then. Might as well. It's just faster. I'm also going to increase the bag space to the maximum amount. I probably should just do that, get it out the way. I never have to spend money on anything else again. 11 others? What the fuck? What was it? A bunch of... I don't even know what other 11 things I would have gotten. Okay. Well, we defeated enough. We need to catch large specimen, which you don't know if it's large or not until you try to catch it. Right? They all look pretty much the same, I'll be honest with you. I wonder if there's an Alpha Onyx we could just find somewhere. That would probably be the play, right? To just find an Alpha and just catch it. Because it's guaranteed to be the biggest possible. Give me a second. Yeah, take your time, Terry. Welcome to the stream. Oop, oop, oop. Yeah, you don't look that big. Onyxes are actually really fast for a Rock-type Pokemon, which I always thought was kind of cool. I actually really like that they gave Charmander Metal Claw in Fire Red Leaf Green. I always thought that was like a cool thing that they gave it. Like, they gave a Steel-type move to Charmander to try to help it with Rock types. Alright. Wait, can you get Battle Bond Greninja in Scarlet Violet? I think it's in, no, it's in the game, but you can't acquire it normally. It might be like a mystery gift thing eventually then. Like, the data for it is in the game, but you have to, like, I don't think you can acquire it. I think you have to wait. Alright, that's it. Times you see use a strong style move. Number you defeat with water types were good. Number of times you see... Yeah, so basically now with Onyx, we just have to catch 2 big Onyxes and then use a bunch of moves a whole bunch of times. That's it. Alright, fair. Pretty good, actually. Very nice. What is this? Krogunk. I didn't see what's over on this hill. Alright, so that's fine. We're gonna wait for this to run out anyway, right? And the reason why we're gonna wait is, once it runs out, we will be able to, we'll be able to, like, farm out the remaining Pokemon that I want to get. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that one out. How did that work? I, like, perfectly canceled out my fall. Times you've seen Geodude use Rollout. Oh, we could master Geodude pretty readily. Like, there's not much left for it. Shit, where's the thing? Dude, I can never find it. Here it is. Alright, so we can do Geodude if we go back to Obsidian. So maybe this time around we'll do Geodude. All of them are right here, which is kind of funny. We'll do Geodude. We could do Quilava. That'll be pretty easy, right? So, like, for instance... this is bad. I forgot they knock you down. That's actually kind of funny. I forgot it after all this time. I forgot that they knock you down when they roar. That's kind of funny. Oh no, wait, Quilava's a starter Pokemon, my bad. We just have to use Strong Style. So I'm gonna just use Strong Style here. Let's see if I could fly really quickly. Yes, very nice. Good, good, good. Ah, wrong Pokemon, whoops. I'm gonna get clapped as soon as I send him out, aren't I? Oh, I can only do this, okay. Because we have to, because it's raining, unfortunately. Very nice. Times 4 weakness, plus the stab. Alright, very nice. Let's defeat a couple more. I have the wrong Pokemon out. Do more Greninja raids? Why? Why would I do more? We already beat it. I never have to do it again. I don't find it fun. I'm not gonna lie to you, the raids are so random. Sometimes the boss gets to move 2 or 3 more times. You know, or like, it's so inconsistent. Sometimes it locks you in place, things like that. I don't really enjoy them. Oh, I want to play. All right. Well, in fairness, I could do that again. So maybe what I'll do is I'll set up another stream, and then we could do that then. I'm not gonna get back on it today. It's too much. So maybe like on Saturday or Sunday we could do that if you want. That works too. Well, tomorrow is Saturday, but yeah, you get what I mean. We could do it tomorrow or the day after, whichever you want, and we'll just do the same thing again. And that way we could get you yours, and then yeah, then I actually don't have to do it again, which is really what I'm looking forward to. What should I drop? Honestly, the Black Tumblestone. You could buy these for dirt cheap. Where'd it even go? Oh, I guess when you discard it, it disappears. Okay. I don't know why I'm saying it like that's revolutionary. It's not. God damn. Either one? Alright, cool, no problem. Game. Actually, did we master Yanma? Yes, but we did not master Yan Mega, of which we have used a billion different moves and seen it a bunch of times. Or we need to use a billion moves and we've seen it a bunch of times. Man, y'all have no chill over here. Alright. And the last one's over here. Okay, and then what I need to do is, I need to just go trigger Murkrows over and over again. So what I'll do is I'll go back to camp, I'll set it tonight, I'll warp up to the village, and then just head north. And if you know the map, you already know that from the north of the village is where they all spawn. So here's what we'll do. We'll go back to camp. I should probably redeem these since I'm about to do a whole bunch of stuff. Sometimes I'm lazy and I just don't want to even mash this. I wish you could just open this. I wish you could open a bunch all at once, honestly. That'll be better. MP earned so far. Dropped items retrieved. We retrieved 763 items. Okay. Oops, I didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. Alright, you should never normally do this, because what happens is that when you do this, it resets your time distortion. The game doesn't tell you, you're just supposed to know. Isn't that great? And the only reason I say this again and again is because if this is ever someone's first time watching my content, that is definitely something that you should know if you plan to play this game, because it could change how you play the game or how you use that mechanic. Every time you rest and pass time, the game will reset the time till your next space-time distortion. If you choose the just rest a little while, it does not reset it, because that just heals you and it doesn't progress time. Why is it like that? Don't know. You figure it out. Bro, how are they so alerted? Yeah, wow, they get super alerted. Okay, perfect. Or we could just throw a normal Pokeball, catch it. They're gonna release it anyway. And no space. I was gonna say, this thing better not flee. Wow! Are you serious? So, okay, so Murkrow actually act differently than most other Pokemon. If one of them spots you, it basically, like, tells its friends to home in on you, which is kind of interesting. I really wonder what makes a Pokemon keep up its guard, or if, like, only certain members of a species might do it, while some species guaranteed do it. What? Really? That's interesting. Wow. Oh my god. It's half my level and it did like 70% damage or something. Unbelievable. Y'all make me not want to bring any Pokeballs ever again. Yeah, I'll just use these. I have 800. I can't even catch Pokemon like the good old days of this playthrough. I might as well just use them. Is it coming over here? Who? Who? Oh shit! This scared the fuck out of me. I looked away. Oh my god. Number caught, number of alpha species caught. We only ever caught one Honchkrow. I guess now's the time we're gonna catch another one, huh? Number defeated. No, he defeated a bunch. Number you caught while they were in the air. Where's a Honchkrow flying around, actually? I think it's in Cobalt. Perhaps. I don't know where Honchkrow actually is, where it's flying around. That's actually interesting. Alright, let's try to catch this, because we have to catch at least, what, 3 alpha specimens? So, hold on. We have to do 1, 2, 3. What is this? Oh, Hyper Beam. Okay, there we go. Oh no. Anything but that. Not the Hyper Beam. I probably could have hit it with one Aqua Jet. Look at this dude. It's like a Dragon Ball episode right now. Alright, and done. Can't remember the last time something broke out of a one shake. I really don't think that happens that often, if at all. Can you see me in the grass like this? Probably not, right? Damn it, look at this patrol range. Oh my god. Playing Splinter Cell now. What was I doing again? Where's catching this? I'm gonna have to release all this anyway, so that's just what I'm doing, because Murkrow is like the last Pokemon I do not have a shiny of either of its evolutions, that I would want a shiny of either of its evolutions. I have, like, pretty much everything else, I'm pretty sure. I haven't, like, sorted through my list of Pokemon, right? So, like, obviously I couldn't tell you what... There's probably other Pokemon families I don't have a shiny for, right? But this is definitely one of the ones that I just have... I definitely don't. And I know it, because if I had gotten it, I would have been hyped, because Murkrow is actually a really cool shiny, because you get Pimpcrow when it evolves. Which is, like, my favorite thing. Someone... I read that on a comment once or something a long time ago, back in Gen 4 was new. And I was like, ha, that's hilarious, ha! Let's see. We have to catch another fucking 10, man. I'm gonna wait for an outbreak. That's good progress for now, though. That's not what the hell? They respawned. Or at least this one's here now. It's gonna take a while to max out Murkrow. It's when, like, most of these ones I've usually done all the catching already, you know what I mean? Like, now it's a little bit different when you have to do, like, extra stuff on top of it, like, including the catching. Unfortunately, it's not a Pokemon I really have encountered that much or done much with. I feel like I caught a lot of them back in the day, and then I just reloaded my game over and over. And now, obviously, that I'm further along and you know, my goals in the game have changed, like, now, yeah, I think they all respawned. Yeah, so I should probably heal. I should probably use the berries, honestly. 20 points ain't that great here. Up to half its max? Yeah, they buffed these in this game for sure. That's really strong. Uh-oh. And there it is. So it was about to attack me and then it fled. Yeah, you were cool with fighting me up until I wanted to fight back. Then you got the fuck out. Okay, I see how it is. That's a lot. That's good. Okay. This really does make me want to play BDSP again. But then I just remember, like, what am I even going to do on BDSP? Like, nothing. I'm just going to run around and accomplish nothing for, like, a few hours. Because I'm going to want to do, poker radaring. Ooh, where? There you go. And that makes me sad, because, like, as much as I like it, like, I just want Poker Radar one more EV chain. And, like, obviously, if I had done it, like, at least one chain a day, I would have fucking gotten it already. I'm just lazy, and I'm just I'm demoralized. It's almost been a year since I did it last. My last successful chain, or close to it, at least. Because it takes a long time, and you gotta, like, play it really optimally. Like, you have to keep playing it. Like, it's not a very AFK process. Because if you mess up, I mean, you could do everything right and still not get it, basically. Alright, the night's over. Okay. Alright, let's leave. Wasn't there something else I wanted to do? I didn't check for whiz caches. Alright, yeah, the village pastures are nearly full. Okay. Guess we'll keep that. Here we go. Go to the Murkrow. Murkrow again. Murkrow again. All right. Kind of crazy how many of these events I've done and just only ever defeated them with Ice Shard. Never actually fought them, never actually did anything else. Okay, so I mean, like, we could do Quilava. We could focus on Quilava. Onyx is actually kind of up there now. It's getting there, right? We're making good progress with Murkrow. If we do another 12, we're good, right? Then we just have to... we need to defeat it with Rock-type moves. All right, I got to remember to do that. So we... Even though we've defeated so many, it's always been with Ice Shard, which is kind of ridiculous. It's one of those things I didn't really do efficiently, right? Because if you're going to defeat him, you might as well defeat him with the special effective move. You gotta have, like, the Swiss Army knives of a Pokemon just kind of kicking around, you know? Heracross or Petalil? Well, I've already done Heracross before. I think we have a couple Heracrosses. I mean, like, I guess we... I kind of want to do Petalil. It'll be faster to do Petalil. And I think that's another Pokemon we don't have a shiny for at all. Okay. These things run when they see you. Number of small specimens you've caught? Alright, we need to catch a couple. Yeah, they do. Ah! Alright, that's pretty much it. Oh, wow, the village pastures are officially full. Alright, before anything else spawns, we gotta get rid of everything we just caught. Good lord. I can't even play the game anymore. I caught no small specimens from all of that, by the way. I caught one. Oh, I said no. I caught none. Yeah, I mean, this is also why I kind of am not playing this game anytime soon. Because, like... Sucks. I need, I have no space. I have no space to port all the Pokemon I need to just dump into my Violet. That's why playing this is such a pain in the ass, because there's, like, Pokemon I want to do stuff with, I want to mess around with, like... Yeah, it's unfortunate. Wow, I've maxed out my Pokemon, my stuff again. So... That's obviously a dangerous scenario to be in, because if you ever find, like, a shiny, you're fucked. It's actually, like, back to Gen 2, basically. And if you remember, you remember, and if you don't, count your blessings. You'll probably start playing Pokemon after Gen 3. Y'all lucky, man. The Zoomers have it really lucky. I say this all the time. They get, like, tons of free shit. They get Crunchyroll, right? I found out the other day you could watch, like, tons of anime on Crunchyroll for free. Where the fuck is it? What? Where the fuck is it? Who am I even under attack from? I don't even know. There it is. Alright. Let's go look for the Raltses. I'm gonna go back here. Where's... Yeah, I don't know. I kind of just think I can't play this game until they unlock the Pokemon Home shit, so I could just dump it all into my Pokemon Home, or rather import it box by box into a Scarlet Violet, where I don't have a ton of Pokemon. I think I really just, unfortunately, just can't really do much about it. I just have to. It sucks, but they continuously outfit Pokemon games with not nearly enough boxes, and not even anywhere near enough, like, for filling up space in the console. It's just annoying. This game, you can catch Pokemon faster than ever before in this game, which is why I love it so much. You don't have to enter battle, potentially. You just run around and do whatever crazy shit you want to do, and then they don't give you enough boxes. 32 boxes is nothing, folks. This game has half the Pokedex, almost, of, like, most modern Pokemon games, which is already half of what it was back in Gen 7. And 32 boxes is not enough, man. It's not even close. Oh, shit. I hate that they think it is. I hate that they think that it's a lot. It isn't a lot. It's not nearly enough. You know? Like, if you want to do something, 32 boxes is going to be gone in a blink of an eye. Uh-oh. Okay. We just need to defeat, what, another 5? I didn't want to do that. This goddamn game, I didn't want to do that. Amazing. Thank you, game. I didn't want to hop all over it. I wanted to pick up the item. Goddamn. The whole point is to just, like, hit them from behind, so that way on their first turn they have to recover, and then we win. We just defeat them in one hit. With one finishing blow. Burn them away to nothing. Because after that, that's it. I'll just evolve the one I have, and then we'll have Ralt's Dex level perfect. Nice, I entered freefall. I forget you can't walk off like that. It's like my #1 complaint about the game, and I forgot about it. There's no way down this itty-bitty cliff without alerting Pokemon. Rolling doesn't work, you know, nothing. They're just going to hear you. There's no way you can not do it. Wow, that was stupid. Uh-oh. Very nice. I think we're gonna have to find one more randomly. Because unfortunately, because I made that other one flee, I'm not gonna have enough credit. There's not enough left, I don't think. Oh, I took all my items out. Oops. I guess I could do this. Usually I only think to use sticky globs to catch a Pokemon. I guess what I could do is I could use it to, like, position behind them for free. Okay, one more of those, and then we evolve one. We need to use agile style moves now. Was that it? Did I just do it, actually? Yeah, I just did enough. We need to do 9 agile style moves. Doesn't matter what they are. Yeah, that's it. There's no more because I made that one fleet. And that's a Curlia. Alright, well, we know if we find one more Ralts, if we end up back in this area or something, then that's all we have to do. We just come up here, we defeat one more. I guess while I'm here, I could look at the Whiscash and see if there's a shiny in the water. I think that's one of the other shinies I never got. Very nice. Okay. All right, let's go look at the water in the lake. Alright, let me actually focus. I don't know why they put this glare here. This glare is just the worst. And it's only where you're looking, as you can see. It constantly is wherever. It's not like based on the sun or anything. It's where you are looking yourself. Yeah. This is such a long shot. I still feel like it's worth doing just because. But it is a long shot to like look through the lake like this and see if there's anything shiny. Alright, let's leave. I'm not gonna go back for Heracross. I think we already caught like 2 of those. Alright. Wait, we caught what? Oh yeah. I'd like to evolve some of those petals. So hopefully they add Pokebank like within another week or 2. I mean, it's probably not going to happen till like the 20th of February or something. But I really would like to have it happen just so I could at least, you know, use my game again. Just dump all this shit. Because dumping stuff one at a time into Scarlet Violet is kind of not... Or I'm sorry, into Shining Pearl is going to be weird. So I'd rather just, you know, dump it like here, basically. Because I know what I'm porting... Basically, I have a clean idea of what I'm porting into Scarlet and Violet. I don't have a clean idea of what I'm taking out and dumping into Shining Pearl. That's really what I mean to say. I have no idea. Oh, God. This is actually kind of I don't know. Alright, we could look through Magikarp a lot faster. So that won't be too bad. We'll do that first. Okay. Are they over here? Yeah. Alright. How do you get them to go away? Times you've given it food? Oh, shit. I didn't bring any food. Damn, I should almost go back and get some. What do Magikarps even like to eat? Beans and grains. You know what? I might as well just feed them just while I'm here. Yeah, I'll just bring some beans and grains. Let's take like 7 just in case it messes up. Beans and grains. This works in water? It won't work if they see me. God damn it. What was it, an alpha Wurmple? Yeah, right there. I actually didn't know they wouldn't eat if they see me. They're camera shy. Dude, I can barely see them. This glare is so awful. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Like nobody likes this in any game, man. But like I said, this is one of my favorite things to do. Because, you know, like, as far as, like, being a Pokemon professor would be concerned, I feel like Elm would really like this, you know? Again, Elm is my professor. I was never, like, a big fan of Oak. I always thought Oak looked angry in the original games for some reason. Even though he's, like, a jovial old man in, like, most of his appearances. Like, for some reason, he always just seemed angry to me. Compared to Elm, who was, like, younger, more hip, you know? I don't know. That's just my, like, weird thing. Is like, I really liked Elm, and I didn't really like Oak that much. Okay, anyway. What's up? It's me. Fortunately, I don't think Magikarps flee too hard. I'm pretty sure they don't run. Ah, shit! I fucked up. They don't run that much. It's kind of rare, I think, to see them run. I think they do flee, but they're not like overly skittish, you know. Compared to most Pokemon, most Pokemon are very skittish. They will leave at the slightest disturbance. Sometimes they leave and they just violate the rules that they establish for every other Pokemon. They just leave, like, so that's like your Basculin, and I forget who else does that. Abra, I think maybe like one other Pokemon. They just say, fuck the rules, I want to leave, and then they do. No, what a waste. No way. Damn, this is a short outbreak. How many was that? Like 4 Pokemon? That was like nothing. I gotta defeat 40 of these fucks. I'm gonna be fighting these things forever. Alright, that's it then. Wow, that was like nothing. I guess the only other thing that I'll do is I'll go look for Eevees. Yeah, that's like the last thing to do. It's interesting too because like some of my most played Pokemon games are spin-off games. Like Blue Rescue Team, I played so much of that when it was new. I was like, this is so awesome. I love this so much more. I think it came out before Diamond and Pearl by like a little bit, but I remember like liking it more than Diamond and Pearl when it originally came out, which is funny because like looking back, a lot of my like yeah, obviously Gen 3 was like my first gen. Didn't have like a bunch of friends playing it or anything like that, so I would kind of just doing it on my own. You know how it is. But also, just it was different because it was like, you know, you're just learning things. You know, I was young. I was really young when Gen 3 came out. I was like maybe what, fucking 8, 9. So Gen 4 was kind of like all right, the training wheels are off. You know, now's when you gotta show us what you learned. You know, show you know how to play a Pokemon game. So that was kind of fun. Alright, well, obviously Magikarps we're working on. I suppose I could try to get my last 5, what was it, my last 5 quick attacks? Agile styles, right? Alright, next. Is that an alpha with a cry like that? I just want my alpha Eevees, man. I don't know. I still don't really know what's faster, trying to fish for it in this game, or trying to do Poke Radar chaining. I don't know. It might be fishing for it. I think that this game would be faster theoretically. Because it is very possible in this game that you just boot up. Remember that day I got like almost back-to-back Eevee outbreaks? Like how often that you just don't get luck like that. I don't think either of them gave me a shiny, but like you get the point, right? Like it's very, very likely. It's like 10% chance. Now with my current stuff, it's like 1 in, what is it, 1 in whatever? 1 in 128, so it's like a, what is that, like a, if we have 10, that's 10 chances, like a 12% chance or some shit. It's really fucking high. Ooh. Maybe I'm doing the math wrong. But, you know, when you have 10 rolls of 1 in 128, that's not bad, man. Those odds are pretty likely. Like, all things considered as far as shinies are concerned. You know? I can stop using this damn thing. I'll evolve it and I'll send it to, Scarlet Violet. Like, I'm gonna have a couple boxes in Scarlet Violet of just all Arceus Pokemon. And then I can just trade them, because dude, I'm gonna be able to pump out Arceus Pokemon, except for I think like Overquill, Wordier, and like maybe one other Pokemon. I'm gonna be able to pump that shit out like Ursaluna. Ursaluna is just a grind. You guys have to walk around a whole bunch. I'd rather honestly just catch Ursalunas from Ursaring events, which is something I should actually do. Okay. Yeah, we have to report it. And then with Cyndaquil, we just have to do the same thing again. Wow. And that way, whenever we see a starter, we'll have a heightened chance of getting it shiny, which is all I want. Oh, there was a thing down there? Whatever. There you go. Dex level perfect for Quilava. I actually should be filling in the Google sheet. Where is it? Documents. Living Dex, even though this is not part of the Living Dex. Legends Arceus. What do we do today? Alright, so we'll do Quilava is done. Cyndaquil is now on deck. What was the other Pokemon we Dex perfected today? Shit, I don't remember. Rowlet, that was the one, yeah. Rowlet. Okay, very good. Geodude is also another one that's like on deck as well. That would be an easy one to knock out. Okay. Drapion. Actually, I don't know. Luxray. And use a few with ground type moves. That could be good. I don't know. I feel like you see so many Luxios and Luxrays. Yeah, let's do it. Over Drapion, at least. It's fine. I forget where Alpha Drapion always spawns. Alright. It's actually down here. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, I just hate that my pastures are so full. That's one of those things that really, like, kind of kills me to want to play this game, you know? Kills the mood. You know, that's a little annoying. At least we get to move. Watch, we're not going to be able to defeat this last one. I want it, man. I really do. Oh, I really would like to get a shiny Luxray. That would be kind of cool. They're like yellow. Yeah, told you. Well, that's one hell of a cry to have to listen to over and over and oh shit, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I remember having a Shinx in my original Diamond. I caught like a bunch of the new Pokemon back when that was new. Oh, there we go, that's what we need to see. And you missed. Maybe I should have healed. Just possibly. Am I trying to get a shiny Luxray? Yeah. I'm just hitting up all the different events. You know how it is sometimes. You just kind of show up and do stuff. I'm more actually trying to complete the page for Luxray. Like, my whole thing is I'm just trying to complete pages. It just happens that when you get Luxray events or any event really, you just get natural progress towards the page anyway. So that's why. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you for stopping by my humble abode. It doesn't really matter what I do at this point. Yeah, my goal is to complete the living dex, or not the living dex, I'm sorry, complete the Pokedex 100% in this game. And we're making good progress. I mean, today alone we did 2 Pokemon. So, we did Rowlet and Quilava. So even if we did 1 Pokemon a stream for the rest of eternity, that's still pretty good. Like, that's pretty fast, all things considered. But like I said, I tried to get 1 shiny a stream, and then I also try to do some extra stuff on top of it. So, the biggest concern is I just, my boxes are out of space. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate it. What do we do with you? Oh, close combat. There you go, look at that. No, actually, we could complete it right now. Okay, I'm gonna go back and complete it. Since there's at least 1 more down there, let me just do that real quick. I'm gonna go rest. Go on advanced time. Let's just get this out the way so I never have to do this again. And I guess while we're here, I should maybe fly around this map just a little bit just to see what spawned. What? That was weird. Uh-oh. And then we'll actually be done. I have a shiny Typhlosion that a streamer gave me. What are some shinies that I have? I have boxes. I have, Bidoofs, I have Luxios, I have Alakazams, I have, that's just the ones I remember that I got really early on. I got, like, at least 4 shiny Riolus. I got a bunch of Turtwigs. Here, I'll just show you. So that way I don't have to, like, kind of remember it. I've been playing this game effectively a year, so my shiny boxes start back here. So I found a Bidoof. This I actually found, like, literally in, like, the first hour, right? And then after that, it just goes on and on and on. We go next box, on and on. Some of these, this one was gifted, I think. Yeah, this was given to me by someone. Another one, right? Oh, what is this? That's terrible. Oh, it was generated anyway. Okay, it's legit. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Shiny Celio. These 2 I pulled out the same event. I remember this, as well as these Riolus pulled out the same event. Yeah, this game gives a ton of shinies. So you just started yesterday. These were the same event, which is why I remember that so much. And the same thing happened again. Where was it? These 2 also were from the same event. Like, I remember some of these. I've streamed every session of this game I've ever played. Yeah, see? Same thing. We found one on New Year's Day as well. I forget which one it was. Yeah, here we go. There was like a New Year's Eve stream. There's my Christmas Evie. Stuff like that. But yeah, this game's whole end game is shiny hunting, basically. So if you're ever worried or anything, like, yeah, once you get to a point, you're done. You hit a hard wall in the story. There's nothing else to do. You just shiny hunt, or you do other challenges that aren't worth it. So that's basically what I end up doing, is I just come on this game every week or so, and I just shiny hunt. I do one shiny a stream at the minimum, and then I go do, like, dex completion. And basically, you get the shiny charm in this game, and it boosts your odds way, way higher. It's so good. What do we need to do? We need to catch 10 more? Okay, that's great. Alright. It's kind of nuts, honestly. I do need to change up how I do the stream thing. Oh, Lord. It's my 2 favorite Pokemon. Great. Alright, before I do either of these, which I should really reset for these, in fairness. I should reset, right? Where's Dusclops again? There you go. I actually never Dex perfected this. We need to see a Duskull use Hex, right? So I could actually pull out a Duskull and maybe just have it use Hex, and then that way we'll be complete on that. So that's what I'll do. I also have more over here, but my boxes are so full. There's not really almost anything left that I can do, basically. Do I have a spare Duskull? There we go. I have to teach it Hex. Because we're done with this thing. Change moves. What does reset mean? Alright, so what I do in this game to try to aid me in shiny hunting is I will go into an area, I will go through an outbreak, which means to either catch or defeat all the Pokemon in the outbreak. And then what I will do is if I don't get a shiny from it, and there was another event that I could do, I will save the game like right here in the... I'll actually show you what I mean by it. I'll do it, because I stopped doing this just because it's a time waster a little bit. But what I'll do is I'll save right here, right? The way this game works is that all the shiny Pokemon in every single event that you see here that spawn from the outbreak are already predetermined as soon as you spawn the event, right? So all the Pokemon here are already known. If there's a shiny in any of these events, it is already known. Now, wild shinies are generated differently, but any shiny from the outbreaks is already predetermined. So what I could do is I could go to this area, clear the event by either catching all the Pokemon, or in my case, defeating them because I don't have enough space. If there are no shinies, I will literally open the game, open the start menu, close the game, and reload it, right? And you can do this infinitely. I mean, well, you could do it as much as you need to. Obviously, if no shiny spawn, what's the point of doing it again? You know what I mean? Like, so like if I don't get anything from this Duskull event, what I will do is I will go back and I will go do the Celio event. I just like Duskull. It really is just that simple. There's not really a... I guess on the priority chart, Duskull unfortunately just beats out Celio and Walrein. That's just how it is. It's up to you what you prioritize. Okay. So like right here we have a bunch of Duskulls. What we will do is we will fight a bunch of them. I'm just going to use Duskull just so I could get, you know, free credit. And drink water now. Huh. Interesting. Damn, nothing else spawned. That's weird. I got rid of... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Alright. I'll just heal. That's fine. I'll waste it. Yeah, where all the Duskull... Yeah, okay. 2 spawn. So the way that outbreaks work in this game is that 4 Pokemon will spawn in from an outbreak at any given time. Once you defeat one of those Pokemon, or however many on one fight, the game will automatically respawn more of them until the outbreak is exhausted, right? Until there's no more Pokemon. Each outbreak, how long an outbreak lasts, or rather how many Pokemon are in it, is also determined when the outbreak is generated. It's also based off of what outbreak it is. So if it's a mass... Critical. If it's a massive mass outbreak, massive masses are a little shorter than most outbreaks, right? Whereas mass outbreaks are a little bit longer. So I think a massive mass outbreak of a Pokemon is like 8 to 12. A mass outbreak can be, I think, like 10 to 15, 10 to 16. I'm not too sure on that number, so don't quote me on it. All right, so I guess if we're just gonna do this, I'm just gonna use Ice Shard to cheese because Ice Shard's broken in this game. On a Weavile with maximum speed, Ice Shard basically can potentially never let the opposing Pokemon move, which is really good, like in my case. Alright, so we keep going. At this point, we're kind of a little bit late in the outbreak, right? Like, we're in definitely the back half. So it's not likely we'll continue to see more spawning. So if that happens, I mean, I really shouldn't undo it because, like, I should keep my credit for Duskull, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Duskull's a pretty common event, in all fairness. Which is exactly how I got so many of them. It appears in a lot of areas. Same thing again. Okay. And if not, what I should do is I should reload anyway and just get more Hex usages. Try to fight him on a one-on-one. Pray no crits, basically. See how, like, there's 3 of them chilling over there? What'll happen is that if they don't join in the fight, the game forces them to walk away, so you can just fight one-on-ones like this. And that's what I like to do. Alright. So see how nothing else spawned here? That's what we call, or what I call, the end of the event, basically. Because we know now that the only other Duskulls that are out there are those 3 over there. Now, even if they come over here, they won't be shiny because they're, again, their stats have been predetermined. So, let me look. I'll look for the Riolus, see if they're shiny. 1, 2, no. Pretty sure those are almost guaranteed spawns, so... I had to figure out where that... I think I know where that Haunch Crow flies around. Alright. This isn't shiny. Alright, so just for case in point, I'll show you what a reset looks like. Right? So reset is just simply you reset the game. You literally close the application, reopen it again. And because the last time we saved was in the village, we can now pick a new destination to go to try to, like, find a shiny, right? Because we are, as you saw, we already did everything in, we already saw every Duskull, so there's, like, we know that there's no Duskull in that event that's shiny. So now, what we could do is just boot the game up again, like so. There's no special, like, command or button you need to hold. You're literally just turning, on the GBA, this would just be turning the Game Boy off and on, effectively. So now, instead of going out there, we go over here. Now, if I don't get a shiny from this, I'm going to go back and just get my Hex, Pokedex progression, just because it's nice. Probably buff this Duskull, honestly. I have enough stuff to do that. So Celios are over here. We actually haven't been to Cobalt today, so this is interesting. Alpha. Where the fuck are they? Here they are. Okay. Did I Dex Perfect Celio? Number you defeat with Rock-type moves. Okay, so... I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. This kind of is a little more pressing, because I could force my Duskull to use, Hex on whatever I want. Here I could get credit for using rock-type moves, so I guess this kind of matters a little more. Put on Rock Slide. Again, Gallade is a Swiss Army knife of Pokemon. It's genuinely one of the best Pokemon you could carry around when you actually need to fight, because you can teach it almost whatever you need it to have. I thought that was a pink Glameow for a second in the distance. It kind of threw me for a little bit of a loop. I was like, wait, what? Why? Why now? Oh, hang on. Alright, it's like 11:25. I do want to try to record a little something later with one of my friends, so I won't be here forever. Would you take a level 38 Ursaring? I know it's not super fair, but Blades are very strong, like you said. Yeah, sure. I'll give away a shiny Ralts. No problem. Let me get back to camp. Let me finish this outbreak. Sure, why not? Let's see if I have a male. Hopefully I have a male. I would like that. Reading autocorrect sucks for my PC. Yeah, no problem. Like I said, I got a bunch of Raltses from Brilliant Diamond, so I'm not, like, too torn up about it. Alright. As long as I could have, like, one, which I'm pretty good with, so I'm cool. We're actually going to finish the Perfect Dex entry. I'm going to do that in a minute as well. The whole goal is to get all the common Pokemon that appear on the world map as, trying to get them available, right? I want to get them in such a way that, I could easily, like, farm out or find, you know, I just want to have more rolls, right? Instead of it being 1 in 819, 1 in 585 is a lot better. That's why we found that shiny Starly not that long ago, right? Oh shit, Murkrows appear? What do I need to do with Murkrows again? I need to just catch them, right? Okay, let's see if I can do that, actually, really quickly. There you go. I found a shiny. It was a shiny Starly. It was a random full odds Starly. Of course, full odds now being you know, not what full odds used to be back when I started playing this game, right? In fact, there's a nice chart that I follow for this. There's a nice person on Twitter who goes by Sabuna_Switch. They do all the deep data diving, so that's how I know exactly what the odds are for any particular Pokemon that I catch, which is really nice. Okay, let's go back here. I'll just keep this, it's fine. Alright. Wait, I caught that? Oh, I need to release that. I need to release that. My boxes are doomed, man. Look at that, done. We needed exactly 10, we got exactly 10. So now we just need to give them food, catch another heavy specimen, and oh, this is easy. I'm actually gonna mark Celio. What number is it in the dex? I have no idea. What number is it? 144? I'm gonna mark Celio as, where the fuck is it? I wanna mark Celio as close to being complete, because this would be good. Okay, really quickly. Do my thing really fast because I want to. I'm trying to increase the odds of finding a shiny, so I'm gonna do this, and I'll give you your shiny basically. I'll give it to you. Go up the thing, up the beach. I can't speak. I have 1 million credits. Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm intentionally not evolving Duskull. So if you evolve a Pokemon, you can no longer get Dex entries for it, right? Because now it'll be a new Pokemon, right? So if I evolve it, I can no longer use it to fill out pages in the Duskull Dex. So I intentionally am not evolving a lot of my Pokemon so I could fill out pages in the Dex. And especially since I already have a living dex and I already have everything, like, unless it's a Pokemon I plan to use, I really don't bother too much. Yeah, no problem. I know, like you said, you just started. So some of these things, the more you play the game, the more it'll, like, become, you know, obvious, right? Like, you'll figure things out. That's why I try to impart as much knowledge about outbreaks, right? It's like, once you know that outbreaks always spawn the same Pokemon no matter what, then, like, you know, you could begin to, you know, game it, basically. You could begin to say, okay, well, if this outbreak will always spawn this, right, you know, after it's already determined the Pokemon, I can reload the game and just, you know, try to see if I can get as many shinies as possible. You know, you begin to, I like that. I like that kind of, like, there was a whole period of time where I did all this, like, you know, science-y testing on the game. Even before I didn't meet them, but even before I found Sabuna Switch's Twitter, I was like, wow, like, look at all, you know, I figured that out. I was like, dude, this is awesome. So now I know I could, oh, there's nothing there, reset, right? Oh, there's nothing there, reset. I just don't do it anymore because I feel like you don't see as many Pokemon per hour if you reset. But it's okay to do every now and then just in case there's something. I just want to see if I could get a shiny Growlithe. These don't really have a ton of places that they spawn. Okay. Alright, I'll throw up the code. Believe it or not, you actually need this much money to buy out all the remaining items in the game. Or all the, what is it, the satchel spaces. Now, granted, you don't really need a huge packed out saddlebag, but I'll just do it just because if I'm going to 100% this game, I might as well. So if there's an outbreak, and if you don't get a shiny for the first time, you reset and go back to the outbreak, no, there is no chance. All 12 or however many Pokemon that are set to spawn from that one outbreak will only ever be that way forever. So if there is no shiny, that's it. That's why I left, because it's like, all right, well, no shiny Duskull, done. Can't do it anymore. I think it used to be that way in the original unpatched version of this game. You could leave, come back to the same area right away, and the outbreak would still be going on with Pokemon respawned. But then I think they patched that out. I think there was something like that, and they patched it out, basically. Okay, let me figure out which one I have. That's like an extra. Where is it? Ralts, is it a male? It's a female. You said you wanted a Gallade, so here you go. Alright, I need to remember. Yeah, I only have females. Dude, I have like the worst luck. Dude, all my Raltses are females. Wow. Okay, well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I have some of my Brilliant Diamond. It's just in this game, I gotta remember, it's this one right here. Okay, I'll put up the code. Yeah, that's how it works. So, if an outbreak or even a massive mass outbreak, right? If you know, all the different outbreaks in a massive mass are determined at the same way, right? They're determined when the outbreak itself is generated. You're merely just going there and basically uncovering the Pokemon that are or are not shiny, basically. All right, someone far away. Let's do this. What did I just do? There you go. All right. What else? Okay, the other thing to note is that when a shiny Pokemon spawns, I mean, maybe you found it already, it plays this sound effect. Whenever you hear that sound effect, do males become... Only males can evolve into Gallade. Females and males can evolve into Gardevoir, okay? So that's why I'm giving you a male, because you pick what you want this thing to be. I don't care what you give me. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh. Good lord. But yeah, whenever you hear that sound effect, this sound effect will play whether or not you are looking at that Pokemon, okay? Guaranteed. It'll play regardless of if you're looking at that Pokemon or not. But when you turn to look at it, it'll have like stars fly off it. And that's how you know. So you could be right close to it, but if it's behind you, you'll hear, and then you have to look around and find it, basically. You get my point. So that, I just want you to know that, because that's an important, like, dead giveaway. You know what I mean? That's what I love about this game. I love that they have that visual indicator. It's amazing. It's really nice. It's good, too, for if you don't know what a shiny looks like. If you hear that indicator, it's one of those, like, oh, crap moments. You know, like, oh, it's here. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy it. Keep it forever. No problem. And unlike a lot of these people, it's 100% legit. You could go back and figure out what stream I caught it on, actually. Probably, right? September 25th. Yeah. Alright, there you go. I'm going to take that Cricketune out of that box. I'm going to move everything forward one. It's going to be so helpful because I'm terrible at... Yes, no, oh, it's an amazing system they have in this game. It's actually one of the few things I really like about this game, is if you're looking for a shiny, this game almost could not make it more obvious. My only complaint is that, like, if you go in the options, right, over here, I was going to up sound effects all the way to the maximum, but the problem is that that includes, like, the rain effects and other things. Unfortunately, those are not separated from the shiny sound effect. So, I mean, that's just the one thing I wish, again, could be something different. I would also recommend disabling autosave. Do this at your own risk, because if it autosaves, right, it'll update your position and it'll update where your game is saved, so you can't reset as easily. This is up to you. Do it at your own risk. I don't want you to, you know, do it and say, oh, you told me to take it off. Yeah, that's at your own risk. It just means more power, you know, more responsibility. So, which I'm fine with. So you're giving the type flows that the game is practically a catching simulator? Yes, it is. Correct. And what's nice is you can actually see some of the... Do we have any shinies here? No, okay. We have oh, here we go, yeah. Shiny Zubat. So shinies will appear here as well, by the way. On the ranch, as you can see. Are you up to the part where you learned about, like, space-time distortions, by the way, by any chance? Alright, where am I moving this? Okay. So everything got to move over one now. I did say I was going to start giving away some of these shinies, right? Like I said, once Pokemon Home comes out, in case anyone watches this and is wondering, like, well, oh, well, when am I going to get mine? Let me just figure out what I got in Pokemon Home. I just happen to know that I had a bunch of shiny Raltses. Sadly, only one male, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. I could go look in my Brilliant Diamond and see how many shinies I got from that. I gotta look through everything and see what I got, and then I'll figure it out. And then that way, like I said, Ash and a couple other people can, y'all can get dibs. I'll make a list, and then I guess if only I had it, like, better organized, we could have done, like, a 1-year anniversary of Arceus Blowout. I kind of want to complete the season by, like, getting Murkrow. I see that as, like, the logical conclusion, right? So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be really cool. And like I said, I'm not gonna stop playing this game, right? Certain shinies I am just gonna, you know, overrule and just keep. Like, Eevees are kind of mine. I just like them. Now, if I got like 50 shiny Eevees, then that would be a different story. But as you see, it takes a long time to even catch one shiny Eevee, let alone multiple. Even this game, which is the sad part. Alright. I've been to like 3 space-time distortions. I even got Eevee from one. Okay, so I want to show you something that the game does not explain to you. Since I'm so excited to actually talk about this with someone who doesn't know and hasn't been on my stream 100 times, by the way. Thank you. This is actually very exciting for me. So let's say we go out to an area, right? All right, let's say I go to this area, right? Because I actually need to go here, so that's fine. There's nothing happening in this area. There's no mass outbreak. There's no whatever, right? So really quickly. So let's say, you know that they spawn after a set amount of time, right? If you come over here for any reason, right, you want to rest your Pokemon, if you want to do a space-time distortion, only ever pick just a little while. If you pick any time of day, even the one that you're currently on, the game doesn't tell you this. It resets the timer for the next space-time distortion. So every space-time distortion spawns after, I think, 5, 10, 15, 25, or 40 minutes. So I would only ever choose just a little while, unless you know that you don't care about getting a space-time distortion. If you want a space-time distortion for any reason, if you fast-forward time, the game will say reset it. Now that could theoretically make it a shorter wait for the next one, but it could also make it longer, right? Because it just simply says re-roll the timer. We don't care what it is. So just bear that in mind. The game does not tell you that anywhere. And I did not know that for the longest until I looked it up, which is why I stopped seeing those a long time ago. Yeah, that's one of those like really important pieces of knowledge to know, because once you know that, you might play the game differently. You might not, you probably won't choose to fast forward to a different time period. Okay. I've never rested for anything more. Yeah, if you could go through this whole game and only ever rest for a little while. I'm just saying that because, like, for me right now, I'm trying to hunt Murkrow. So, like, it might behoove me to maybe, you know, rest until nighttime so I could fight Murkrow. And I just thought to myself, well, I've thought for this a long time, right? But, like, hey, like, I might need that later. You know what I mean? Like, I might need to, you know, fight. I might be trying to do space-time distortions. Because only certain Pokemon spawn from there. That is terrifying. By the way, certain alphas are guaranteed to spawn. Like, that Lickilicky will spawn there every time unless there's another outbreak going on over top of it. In which case, it will not spawn. So, pretty much outbreaks, a lot of alpha Pokemon are hard set to spawn. In fact, while you're here, this is fun. I'm really glad that you showed up. Thank you very much. I get to do this now. Here is a online resource for maps for this game. I caught an Alpha Luxio. I forget where that spawns. Yeah, that's good though. These maps, if you like click on it, like you can see Obsidian Fieldlands, Crimson Mirelands, right? It's all the unlockables, right? The unknowns, the letters, the what else? The Spirit Tomb particles, right? So if you're ever confused or you're missing anything, use the Gamer Guides maps, because that's exactly how I did it a year ago. Very helpful stuff. That is a terrifying noise. I really wish they would not do that. Don't turn around, please. Thank you. Alright. I think that's it, right? Oh yeah, when a Pokemon has the research level 10, it gets a little Pokeball next to it. When you've perfected it, it gets the shiny Pokeball next to it. Anyway. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, okay. Let's see. We could do Grottle. That's not impossible. Alright, we'll just evolve one Ralts, and then that's it. We finally have completed Ralts, if you can believe it. So that's good. We completed 3 Pokemon today. But to be fair, we didn't have to do a lot of legwork for some of them. You know about the Pokeball, but you know about the shiny thing? Yeah, so every Pokemon you could do, or, you know, for the Pokedex, you get 3 different things. You could have Dex Research normal, you have Pokedex Research complete, and Pokedex Research perfect, right? As the name suggests, the higher up you go, you know, the more tasks you've completed, right? So if you haven't completed enough tasks for it to be perfect, or if you don't have the Pokeball, it's not level 10, right? Once you get it to level 10 by completing different objectives, then it's considered to be complete, right? Complete Pokedex research level is just necessary for the end of the game, and then you get the shiny charm once you get every Pokemon to research level 10. It's not that hard, it doesn't take that long, it's very easy to do. But what you can do, if I find a Pokemon that I've done it with, oh wow, there's a lot, there's a long gap, right? Like Zubat, right? You see how the Pokeball has like sparkles? When you complete every objective in the Pokedex page for a Pokemon, it becomes research level perfect. Now, there's no tangible benefit from doing this, right? It's just something that you could do to fill out every page, but what it does is it further increases the odds of you finding that Pokemon shiny. It basically gives you 2 extra shiny rolls. That's pretty much how it works. The game doesn't tell you this. It's just something that you can do, and you can get it. That's pretty much how it works. Obviously, they give you the shiny charm, and they tell you about the shiny charm, right? Where is it? Where is it, actually? Here it is. Here you go. Yeah, you could get the shiny charm, basically. really worth it. You get it basically by completing the story in this game. That's why whatever streamer you said this or told that to you, that's why, because it's really easy to complete the decks in this game. One, because it's small, and two, because it's very easy to catch enough Pokemon and then, you know, grind them up to, you know, whatever research level you need to get them to. Very easy in this game. I just got the Gallade. Very nice. Congratulations. Good. I hope you get to use it in this game and beyond, you know? Alright. How much do we need to use for Duskull? What number is Duskull anyway? I never remember this. It's all my fault. I never remember this at all. We need to use it 13 more times. Okay, we need to evolve one Ralts and then use this 13 more times. That's pretty straightforward. That's easy. Now, once you complete all the Pokemon in the dex at Perfect, you don't get anything. It's just something that you could do. It's kind of just like an endless challenge that you can tackle step by step. And that's basically what I'm doing on this stream. You know, I'll stream this game for the rest of eternity, basically. Did it flee? No, okay. What? What? Oh, that's such a glitch. That shouldn't happen like that. I'm gonna see if I can turn off autocorrect. Yeah, I feel for you on that. Autocorrect is not fun. I cannot tell you how many times it corrects to ducking. No one has ever wanted to say the word ducking that much, ever. In history. No one has ever wanted to do that. They just don't change it because it's a curse word. Alright, I guess what I could do... I mean, I have to fight Murkrows. I actually need to just defeat Parasects. Where is it? Where is he? What the fuck? Where is he? Yo, they got crazy vision. Dudes be seeing me from like a mile away. Y'all need to chill. Nope. Alright. Oh, more credit. That's why I want to do it. So now a Pokemon like this that flee, you can just wait. It's so weird. Kricketot just looks like it's sliding along the ground. Like, the running animation is, like, really weird for Kricketot for some reason. Okay. Is that it? Never really spent any time in this area. It's like a very weird, like, in-between area, you know? That was resisted, by the way, in case you weren't paying attention. That was fucking resisted and it did that much damage. The damage calculation... Oh, good lord. Playing with an unupgraded Pokemon is really just... It feels so wrong. It feels like they definitely should not have done it this way. Alright. I'm gonna rest until nightfall. I'm just sad. I'm gonna have to wait till fucking Pokemon Home comes out. Not like there's a lack of games for me to stream or anything, but I'm just sad. Like, I would love to play this game once a week like usual. And, sadly, I'm gonna run out of I'm gonna run out of Pokemon space. Even then, I'm still gonna only have, like, maybe, what, 4 or 5 boxes opened up. So it's gonna kind of just be one of those, like, weird things. What is it, rock types? Oh, fairy types? Oh, that's easy. We gotta catch a bunch of these. Ugh. You know what it is? Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up so badly. I should have evolved every one of those Murkrows. I should have bought all the Dusk Stones I needed And then I could have done it. Oh, damn. That was a mistake. I should not have done what I did. I released them and I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. I forgot to do that. I forgot you could catch it by just upgrading it. Nah, whatever. Because now my inventory is full. I don't even know if I have... Yeah, they all become alerted. It's a little fucked up. Oh my god. It's a lot of fucked up. Oh, whatever. Fuck it. Every time I try to say Luxie or Galade, it won't autocorrect to Lux or Galad. I'm surprised it doesn't correct, like, to Gallardo or something. Look at this thirsty thing. Look at it. Look at it go! Bro, it literally, like, Hunter killed my ass. It knew exactly where I was. Where's Samurott? Knew exactly where I was. Sometimes they really just have the AI cheat, man. They just have this thing figure out everything. It's kind of ridiculous. Okay. Alright, it's gonna catch it. And then we have to release everything. I should have evolved every one of those Murkrow that I caught. I would have been set. That was a mistake. See, and it's not a mistake I could readily correct. Oh, nice. Very good. It's not a mistake I could readily correct right away anyway. Where do you unlock Sticky Glob things? I think they just give it to you either for Pokedex completion or leveling up your Galaxy rank or something like that. I actually cannot tell you when you get it. I would recommend just Googling it because I can't remember. It's been way too long. Yeah, see, there's a bunch that spawn here, but I can't catch them all. So, all right, let's try to find one more shiny. Here's what we gotta do, right? We gotta use a couple more hexes. Also, there is fall damage in this game. You will get KO'd if you fall too hard. What? It got to do it twice? What? Why am I so much slower than a Combee? That is so weird. But yeah, Sticky Globs are helpful because it basically stops a Pokemon in its tracks. You could even stop Alpha Pokemon. However, just be aware that the more, like, powerful, in quotations, the Pokemon is, the more Sticky Globs you need. So, like, base evolutions will only require one Sticky Glob. I think high-level ones might require two. It depends on the Pokemon. Alpha Pokemon will always require 3 Sticky Globs, but it'll only take effect after it's noticed you and begun to attack you. So you might end up throwing 4 at them. Just be aware of that, so you don't, like, waste too many. And then obviously, like, once you've made a Pokemon Sticky Globbed, you want to walk around behind it and hit it with a Pokeball if you plan to catch it. So, like, you'll see, like, shiny Pokemon might spawn in front of me, and my first order of business is to immediately throw a Sticky Glob at them. Just so that way they don't flee, they don't, like, do whatever. Because sometimes some Pokemon will just flee instantly, and you will have no chance to, like, chase them down or whatever. Sometimes Pokemon turn aggressive, and they will not try to flee. It literally depends on the species of Pokemon. So, like, I would tell you that Basculin and Abra, if they see you, they're gone. They, like, actually, I could even... Do Basculin spawn here? No, they don't. Okay. Like, most Pokemon that you see that flee, they'll, like, look at you, they'll maybe do, like, a little cry or something, you know, they'll run around a bit, and then they'll turn to look and see if you're there. And if they see you again, then they will leave, and then they disappear. Basculin and Abra will just say, hey, I see you, bye, and then they just flee, and that's it. Where's Duskull again? Why do I never remember this? Oh, we're done. Perfect. Okay. Let's go back here. Alright. We need... Let's evolve, What was it? Let's evolve that Ralts right now. Yeah, talking to him is the same as approaching the bet on your own, but I'm pretty sure you figured that out. That's an easy one. Okay. We need to evolve it, okay? Gonna make the Gallade squad. Gonna have multiple Gallades, all with different moves, so I don't have to swap out Gallades. I love this animation. I love the evolution in this game. Alright. And there we go. So now we have perfected 2 more Pokemon. Very nice. I'm gonna evolve that Murkrow in a second. Yeah, I like that. I was very harsh in this game when it came out, and I still think a lot of things in this game are kind of shit. But, like, now that I've seen Scarlet Violet, I'm like, you know, maybe you weren't so bad after all. Maybe perhaps I was too harsh on you. Or perhaps I was maybe just a little bit too harsh. What did we just max out again? Was it Ralts? That was an easy one. And then what was the other one again? Duskull? Yes. Okay, very nice. So we've done 4 Pokemon today, which is pretty good timing. Very good. Alright, so we don't need to catch any more Alpha Honchkrows. So now what we could do is we could just catch Murkrows, basically. I need to figure out where Honchkrows fly around. I think I already know. Alright. In fact, I'll actually show that to you as well while I'm doing this. Let me show you how Pokemon that fly around in the air work. Because that's a cool thing. I kind of want to go here for Petalil, but let's go here really quickly. Petalil isn't very high on my to-do list. I'm not going to even lie. It's not that I hate it. It's not very high on my to-do list. Okay, actually, this is how massive mass outbreaks work. It's basically just a bunch of smaller outbreaks that all show up. The number of these, like, circles that appear is determined when the massive mass outbreak is shown, as well as the Pokemon in it, if it'll drop berries, if the outbreak itself will evolve. All those things are determined when the outbreak is spawned, when you return to the village before heading out. It's like right now, whatever's over here would have been over here a billion times. Yeah, we've seen these already. See if I can get them to flee. While you're in combat, by the way, massive mass outbreaks have a timer. Mass outbreaks will last forever, effectively, until you leave the area or until you exhaust the outbreak itself. So, with these outbreaks, you kind of want to move a little bit quickly because they will disappear and you will lose your opportunity to catch more Pokemon. Dude, this Celio is doing a terrible job of trying to chase me off. I almost dodged that without needing to roll. Alright. I would actually recommend prancing around on this thing. It's just a little faster. It's basically as close to sprint as you can get in this game. Well, no, there is a sprint, but it's better because you have unlimited gallop, I guess. Alright, so I'm just going to go on a limb and say that that's the end of that event. So I'll go down here now. I used to do these exclusively. Massive mass outbreaks like this have an actually lower chance of spawning a shiny than a normal mass outbreak, if you're wondering. Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm not digging through that. That's fine. So if you're looking for shinies, unless the Pokemon only spawns via a mass outbreak, it's better to use a massive mass. I'm sorry, it's better to use a mass outbreak versus a massive mass because these have lower odds than a normal outbreak. Oh shit, that is a little terrifying. Skorupi. Man, we haven't heard a shiny sound in a while. I wonder if we're gonna hear one soon. Vulpix. Maybe it doesn't spawn. No, here we go. Yeah, this is the only place I think Honchkrow spawns. So the way that flying Pokemon like this work is that unlike every other kind of Pokemon in the game, they actually don't have AI. So what they're set to do is just to fly around the same path over and over and over again. So the way that you catch them is you just have to use a fastball like this. What was that? There you go. Okay. What you could do, even though they do that, they never set to aggro, basically. So you just keep throwing Pokeballs until they're caught. That's it. That's how it works. So every time you come out here, or every time I come out here, I need to try to catch that. There's no AI on it. They don't come down and fight you. They just fly. They just continue flying like nothing ever happened. Now, it makes my life a little easier not having them swoop down and attack me. But at the same time, it is a little weird because it makes you think they're like background Pokemon. They can also be shiny, by the way. Pretty much any Pokemon that spawns in the overworld can be shiny. There's very few exceptions in this game that Pokemon can be shiny. So for instance, the Pokemon that spawn as a part of story events, especially later in the game, cannot be shiny. Your starters cannot be shiny. The legendaries cannot be shiny, right? Everything else, fair game. Alpha. What was that? Staraptor? Yeah, I don't need that. Okay. You know, I've never actually watched someone else stream this game. So, you know, I know that Cookie mentioned some other streamers. I've actually never watched anyone else play this game, really. I think, you know, not like for any extended amount of time, which could be kind of interesting, you know? Could be interesting to see. I mean, like, I think once or twice I saw people, like, with different customization options on their character. I even forgot you could customize your character in this game. I really did. I kind of just don't do that at all. Hi. Bye. Alright. What's out here? A Prinplup event? I mean, do I want to look through a Prinplup event? You know how many of these stupid events I've looked through? I'm a little tired. Let's move on. Oh, guys, back to Arceus? Yeah, we did everything we needed to do today on Pokemon. So I said, fuck it, you know. Did everything we needed to do. We caught it in like 30 minutes. I was like, all right, cool. Shout out to Jonathan and Mario Luigi. Made my life a lot easier. I'm very appreciative. Thank you. We can have an Arceus stream for the first time in like a week or two. Unfortunately, there's no fast travel point up over here. We haven't found a ton of shinies this stream. I think we only found one, which is fine. I mean, we found our shiny for the stream. We did more Pokedex stuff on this stream than anything else. So it's not like it's a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's something to note. Like, yeah, I didn't really do too much of anything else. Dude, how many Starly events? Really? Really? I cannot beat the dumb third gym in Brilliant Diamond. Who's the third gym again? Maylene? Yeah, Maylene's a little difficult. I see, the reason why I have to stop and think of... Oh my god, is that an alpha? Yeah, that is. Oh, very nice. Oh no, my postures! Oh shit, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. I forgot. I totally forgot. I can't catch anything. Okay, please don't spawn any shinies. I totally forgot. Okay. What, you piece of shit? Go away. How do you catch alphas first try? Back attacks are very helpful. The rest is luck. There's no catching charm in this game, if you're wondering. So a lot of it is back attacks and catching charm, or back attacks and luck. That's it. That's how I do it. I'm not even kidding. Okay, we could get rid of this. I mean, there's no reason for me to hold this or this at all. And I mean, mag mortar's not bad. I could probably use it, honestly. Also, I guess I'll show this off really quickly. If you try to release a shiny Pokemon, it even tells you you'll be releasing a very rare specimen. Do you want to proceed? And so that's how you know if you're trying to release a shiny thing. I don't have any luck either, trust me. My luck is awful 100% of the time. Don't get it twisted. There's been tons of times I've tried to catch Pokemon and it took forever. Or it didn't happen. Don't get it twisted just because you see it here, you know, really quickly, right? Like, sometimes I have had some of the worst luck imaginable on either this game or another game. To be fair, this game I've been pretty lucky on, admittedly, right? So, like, there's been times when I've, ow, ow, ow. Like, as when I booted up this game, I got a 1 in, what, 4,000 shiny right off the bat. Hey, not bad, right? I mean, granted, you know, of a game that millions of people play, odds are, you know, maybe a handful of them do find a shiny Pokemon pretty early on. It's pretty much impossible to not find a shiny Pokemon if you just roam this game for a long period of time. The thing is that do you stick with it, or do you just say, I got what I wanted out of this game, guys. I think I played it enough. I think I'm done. You know, and I could see people doing that, you know, especially with Scarlet Violet out. Sadly, a lot of this game will just never get any more love, and that makes me kind of sad a little bit because I like this game. Despite all the bullshit, looking back on it and how much fun I've had just, like, you know, just running around doing stupid stuff on this game, I gotta admit, it was pretty fun. And it still is pretty fun, which is why I still do it a year later, you know? I got bored of Scarlet. Yeah, that's what happened to me with Scarlet. They could have a bigger open world, and I feel like this game is just more fulfilling because, like, you actually are working towards a never-ending goal successfully. Again, the biggest complaint is that the dex is small. And I mean, like, granted, the dex is supposed to just be like the Diamond and Pearl dex with like maybe 30 Pokemon, 30, 40 new or other gen Pokemon, but yeah, like I just feel like it's a miss, you know? It's a damn shame to not use more Pokemon in a game that's this good. If this was Scarlet, right? You could, if you showed me 2 years ago this and Scarlet and asked me which of these games comes out first, I would have said Arceus because I would have known Game Freak is shitty, but like my serious answer would have been Scarlet Violet. I would have been like, oh, and then they perfected it with this game. We don't live in a we don't Game Freak's not a serious company no more. Yeah, I could just get rid of it. Whatever, fuck it. There you go. I evolved it. Thank you. We could evolve this thing as well. Why do I have 2 Vespa Queens? I have to evolve all of these, by the way. That's really what I'm saving up all of my points for, so I can evolve everything really quickly one last time before I push it to Violet. Oh, man. That's what I mean. Like, Violet is just bland, disappointing, and it doesn't even run well. Like, this game doesn't run well either. Like, don't get it twisted, but at least it runs better. It's a sad thing, man. I'm almost a 4-star Galaxy person. Yeah, it's pretty easy to breeze through the Galaxy levels. I think the last, like, 2 are pretty time-consuming, all things considered. Oh, what else am I gonna do? We can evolve the Quilava, and whatever. What's another Pokemon I'm gonna work on, actually? Curlia. I could just do Cyndaquil. Shiny hunting is so freaking complex. Yeah, it's not very fun, especially since you can't... in this game, like I said, they give you a nice big... Whenever a shiny spawns and you're within range, even if you're not looking at it. And when you look at it, so it'll play the tune if you're not looking at it. If you spin the camera and find it, it'll show the little sparkles even without the sound effect. and then apparently every so often it'll redo it. I've never seen that because obviously I know to just home in on it, but apparently that's how it works, and that's pretty cool to me. And they didn't put that in Scarlet Violet. Why? I don't know. I guess they just fucking hate us. I don't know what else to tell you. I guess they just hate us. Oh, I have no Cyndaquils? Are you serious? Oh, wow. I actually need to go catch a Cyndaquil. Damn, okay. We'll do that later, then. Do we look at everything? Yeah. Okay, let's just leave. There's not a lot that I want out here in Cobalt, I'll be honest with you. There just kind of isn't. In Scarlet and Violet, if you don't know the regular color... Yeah, especially with Pokemon like Slowpoke or Tauros, right? Like, Slowpoke they can't do anything with, right? Because that's an old shiny on an old Pokemon. Why the fuck is Paldean Tauros the same color as shiny Paldean Tauros? Who at Game Freak is that much of, like, an asshole that they're like, let's make it the same fucking color? Like, come on, man. Why couldn't you make it white? It's like, how do you know? You wouldn't know. It's just them being assholes. I just have to assign... I don't want to think they're malicious. I just think that they're just either lazy or just they don't care, right? Which, I mean, you could argue one of those is malicious. I don't think they're doing it to, like, be... But if it comes off that way is really what I mean to say. Okay. Let's do this. I gotta find new Pokemon to... I guess we'll do, Cyndaquil and, what's the other one? Apparently I'm close on Ghastly. Ghastly is pretty far back there. Here it is. Oh, no, I completed Ghastly. Okay, I didn't fill it in. Where is it? Yeah, I completed Ghastly. I never filled it in last time. Okay. What else? Haunter, we're getting pretty close. I'll mark Haunter as a to-do list. I'll mark Curlia as a to-do list. I got the last shiny Paradox Pokemon I need. I got 4, 2 non-fill. Very good. I'm going to be honest with you. Couldn't be me. I couldn't be bothered to do that. So, my hat's off to you. Okay. One thing at a time. Did I mark Celio by any chance? Yes, I did. Okay. And Walrein is also getting up there, so I'll also mark Walrein on the to-do list. Right? Okay, let's keep it moving. Growlithe is also kind of... Where's Growlithe? What number? Yeah, I already have it marked. Arcanine you just have to use. You can't really find Arcanine in the wild. It's easy to get one, but you just have to use one. So I'll probably train up an Arcanine in a little bit. Dusclops as well. Could be easy to do. Was it Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball? Oh, this is fucking super easy. Gimme. Dusclops would be super easy to complete. Oh, Lord. Here we go. Where is it? Here we go. What was it? Dark Pulse and, Shadow Ball. I think it has it, right? Yeah, Dark Pulse and Shadow Ball. There we go. We just have to use those moves over and over again. We're good. Alright. I'm gonna use it then. I still need Roaring Moon. Oh, are you doing, what version do you have, Epic? I actually forget. Are you the one that had, Scarlet? Because if you're trying to get both versions paradoxes, good luck. I wish you the best. Hey, look, a Duskull event. Time to put that to the test, right? This will be easy. Oh, you're okay. Okay, fair. I was gonna say, if you're doing that, I mean, you gotta flag people down and talk to them and, you know, be like, yeah, I need to invade your world for 5 minutes. Half-Life. Look at the level difference. Unbelievable. Can you, like, spread apart, please? Please? Shit, a little too far. They all kind of came a little too close. Okay, he ran away. See how he kind of ran away? That's actually really good. My friend is Violet D. He's on right now. I have Violet too, yeah. I think most people have Violet. That's kind of how it ended up this time around, isn't it? That's the other thing I like about this game, is you don't need to flag down people, you know, to trade version exclusives. It's actually really nice. I have Scarlet. There you go, another Scarlet player. You're like the 4th Scarlet player I know of. I think it's you, one of my friends, Epic I think has it, and I think one other person I met. I think, what was it, Yo-Yo Knight? He also has Scarlet. Those are the only 4 Scarlet people I know. Everyone else I know has Violet. Everyone else was like, yeah, the futuristic Pokemon are cooler. And you know what? I'm inclined to agree a little bit. But yeah, like I said, like, I kind of knew even playing Scarlet and Violet, I was like, dude, I'm done with these games. I'm going back to this. It's just proof that you don't need to have multiplayer. Multiplayer doesn't make a game better by default. Yeah, no, I totally understand. Koraidon looks more like a Pokemon. That's completely understandable. I just think more people like futuristic than past. I think that Professor Chad looks way cooler than Professor Flintstone, basically. That's just, again, it's all subjective. It does not really matter. The story is not that different, right? So it's not like you're losing anything ridiculously. It is what it is. You're not like super missing out or anything. Is it pony top, pony? Why are there only... Oh, okay, well, they were like merged on top of each other. It's probably the same thing, yeah. It's stupid. I mean, this game just shows, like, people will still trade even if there aren't, like, version exclusives to mandatorily make you want to do it. You know, like, I don't think that you need to sell 2 versions of the same game. Especially when it comes to remakes, like, why not just sell Pokemon, like, Brilliant Platinum? As cheesy as that name might be, right? Like, I don't know. I wouldn't mind it if Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl didn't have so little fucking changes to them, other than, like, the Fairy type and a couple of TMs. Maybe I would have been more forgiving to them, and I would have been like, whatever. But, I mean, as it stands, like, I can't even lie to you. Brilliant Diamond is my most played game because it's just a flat-out nostalgia hit. But finally, Arceus has overtaken Breath of the Wild. So, congratulations to Pokemon Arceus. You're now the 3rd most played game on my console. Should be actually getting close to, Where's Three Houses? I haven't played it in a while. Okay. I don't know how much I played Three Houses. I'd have to go look. I can only imagine that Arceus is homing in on Three Houses playtime pretty fast, all things considered. So, credit where credit's due. Okay, that scared the shit out of me. I thought we had a shiny. It's a Dartrix event. I'm not gonna look through this. Where I look through a Rowlet event, honestly. Boy, Hippopotas can spawn down here. I don't feel like I've ever seen that, but maybe I have. The last thing I would say is that a massive... Oh, by the way, here's Basculin. So you know how most Pokemon flee? If a Basculin sees you, it does that little roar, and it's already gone. That's how much time you have to hit it with the Sticky Glob. You basically kind of have to hit it with the Sticky Glob, otherwise it flees too quickly. That's how little time you have. That is Nightmare Fuel. Okay. I'm gonna teleport back up here. Yeah, I guess I'll do some shameless plugging. If you're interested at all in any of my past streams, all these streams are backed up on my YouTube channel. You might be able to find a couple of them, like clips of them or something, around on my Twitch channel. But everything's on my YouTube channel. Same name, same username as my Twitch, SprayingPray1000. If you're curious as to any of the other games I play, because I do playthroughs on games, same thing. All on my YouTube channel, right? Feel free. I need to do, like, podcasts and reviews again. I need to get the next Galaxy Star because my Pokemon are starting to not obey me. Yeah, that... I mean, that's why a lot of what I did was just, like, roaming around, honestly. They did change how obedience works in Scarlet Violet. That is one of the things I think that is a huge positive for that game. I forget it sometimes, though, admittedly. Like, I do forget that sometimes they did change a couple of things like that that are kind of cool, right? Like, if you use a Pokemon long enough, the obedience just stops mattering, basically. And I actually like that a lot. This is one of my favorite things. I like the Scarlet designs, but the Violet color schemes, I can see that, yeah. It's a lot of fucking damage. Alright, I guess I'll drink my last soda while it's still cold. Yeah, once you beat all the gyms, they're forced to obey you, and the gyms are easy. But even if for some reason you decide not to... Am I gonna get to move? Alright, I'll put everything into this final fucking attack. If you use a Pokemon long enough, eventually the friendship just overrides the disobedience. Which is kind of how it should be when you really think about it, right? Like, it should be that if the Pokemon's friendly to you, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, no problem, Ash. Have a good one. We're actually way over time for this stream, but I don't mind. It's all good. Thank you for the help, by the way, Ash, as always. I'm going... There you go. There you go. You watched it live, folks. Alright, I think we're going to end on that. Let's get out of here. The hardest gym is Larry. I thought the hardest gym was Iono. In my personal opinion. Both times, I thought the hardest gym was Iono. It's because of the charge beam spamming. That's what made her really dangerous. Once you get past that, she's not that bad. And not knowing how Belly Bolt worked is another big one. Alright. What am I supposed to do with this thing? Shiny Dusk Noir looks terrible. It's the most unfortunate part about that whole discovery is that they could have just made Shiny Dusk Noir all red just like its predecessor, and they did not. Sadly. Alright. Well, I'll put a disclaimer on this again. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know when the next time I'm going to play this game is going to be. The reason being, I'm running out of space in this game. Now, granted, as you can see, I have tons of boxes of Pokemon to move. The problem is that I need to see what alphas I have, and then I need to see, like, what Pokemon am I evolving, what am I sending where, right? That's just the unfortunate part, is I don't know what I'm going to do about it, right? Like, obviously I need to evolve a couple Pokemon, things of that nature. So I could not tell you when the next time I'll stream this game will be. If Game Freak and Nintendo, I guess they're having a direct in February. I'm sure that's when we'll be able to, like, get some news and some information, right? But until then, like, I'm trying not to play this game that much, because the more I play it, the harder it becomes to play, because I'm running out of space in my game. So, as much as I love playing this game, the true top two are Larry and Iono. Yeah, I thought Larry was pretty easy. That might just be me, though. I did alright with him. Alright. No, I don't want to continue. Get me out of here. We're done. Found one shiny. You do a stream of mass giveaway, you can grind all your shiny. Yeah, I'll do that once I know how much space I have in my boxes, right? I need to take inventory of the shinies I have, and then I want to, you know, give everyone a fair opportunity to come, you know, hey, I want to get a shiny. I want to give everyone a fair opportunity to show up, right? I don't want to, like, spring it randomly one day, and, you know, I haven't told anybody. So I'm going to plan it out a little bit. So to that end, I definitely recommend, you know, everyone stick around. I'll make sure I announce it like a stream or two ahead of time. Oh shit! Look at this. Oh no, I still need this as a Dusclops. I was about to say. I'm like, why wouldn't I have all of this? What are we looking for again? I'm just gonna look. I wish Azumarill was in this game. Yeah, I wish a lot of Pokemon were. I really, you know, but if I'm not ranting about that anymore. I've ranted about that so long. I'm done. It's actually kind of funny. I've ranted and exhausted myself ranting and complaining so much. Now I actually started to enjoy the game again. Like, I don't know, I just vented enough. Playing this game is actually... that's dangerous. Playing this game is actually very, like, therapeutic in a weird way. It's very soothing. Alright. And it's really just because of moments like that. You know, I'm over here doing the most AFK grinding in my head while talking, you know, just shooting the shit with the chat. Oh, here's a shiny. Boom. It changes the whole mentality of my day. It's awesome. Or I guess my night now. But yeah, no, Ash has got the right of it. I think I'm going to probably stop the stream here in a little bit. So, once again, if you guys join me for anything today, I want to thank you. I did say to Terry that I would help him either tomorrow or Sunday. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday. We'll see if we could do it real fast, and then that way I can help him get his thing. His Greninja. And then that way tomorrow... What's tomorrow's stream? I don't even remember. Okay, we're done. Okay, let's head back to town. We're done. Like I said, I don't know when the next time I'm going to stream this game will be. I hope it'll be soon because I enjoy this. Who is Ash and Terry? Oh, they're on YouTube. They're YouTube viewers. I stream my stream... Wait, do I stream daily? Yes. Do I stream Pokemon daily? No. But I stream games daily, yes. So far this year, my streak is unbroken. I got Greninja my first try, not shiny. Yeah, well, it can't be shiny. No, none of these raid Pokemon, these special ones, can be shiny. They're all locked. Alright, save. Yeah, so if you're interested, Cookie, I try to stream this once a week on Saturdays. I'm trying to play catch-up on a lot of games, so I kind of put this a little bit on the back burner, especially given that I'm full on my boxes. But, yeah, feel free. Follow, sub on YouTube, all that stuff. Because I definitely will be playing more of this. Everything I do on Twitch is backed up on YouTube. Everything, because they're streamed at the same time to each other. So, what you're seeing now will be a VOD on YouTube, or is a VOD on YouTube as we speak. What was the last thing I wanted to do? I don't even remember. It's probably not that important if I can't remember, right? Alright, all we have is one... Okay, well, we'll start on that next time. Alright, so really quickly, I guess I'll sell some of the stuff that I got, right? And then I guess we could upgrade the pouch again. So maybe that's what I'll do. There you go. Sell. There you go. Who wants to watch a magic trick? I never come in here anymore. That's the funny part. I never go in here anymore. Wait, why am I talking to you? $300,000. Good lord. What a bunch of clowns. 400,000. $500,000. Alright, there's actually more, by the way. As you can see, it starts at 600, and I think it goes up to 1 million for the maximum. Oh. Look at how much money I spent. Look how much I had to spend. But now I have so much space, right? It's kind of nice. But, like, now it'll cost 600,000. I'm not willing to dip that low in case I need Pokeball money. So the way you make money in this game is in the post-game, you just fight a couple characters that show up on the map. Maybe I fought 1 or 2 while you were already here. They give you 5 nuggets apiece. It's pretty good money for doing like 1 fight with 1 Pokemon. So yeah, that's how it is. Alright, let's dump everything we don't need. And then, unfortunately, it's time to say sayonara to Pokemon Arceus one more time. When will I play it again? No idea. Could not tell you off the top of my head, sadly. Unfortunately, I'm full. As you see, now I'm at the point where the stupid indicator is flashing again. I only ever hit that once before. Now it's a constant reminder, hey, you've played the game too much. And I'm like, yeah, that's great. So when they let me import stuff on home, I will do it. Until then, thank you everybody for showing up. Tomorrow, I don't even know what I'm streaming tomorrow. You can look on YouTube and tell me. In fact, I'll look on YouTube right now. You can look on YouTube and find out for yourself. I think it's Engage. Yeah, it's Engage. That's fine. That's no problem. But thank you for the rolls and goodbye. Yeah, no problem, Cookie. Hope to see you on another Arceus stream. Please feel free to stop by whenever. Bookmark, follow, whatever. You know, all the good stuff. So, in any event, I'm done shilling my content. Let's pull out the outro screen. Let's play the Looney Tunes. If I could press correctly. And then I'm actually going to be done. Very nice. Thank you all. Have a good evening. Where is this one? I want to play this one. And